going on, YouTube?
How y'all doing, man? Welcome back to another episode of the B&C Podcast. You know, we got it going on. We are your host,
The Jazzy Diva.
and it's your boy Hatch Got It. And
We got a we got a special guest today.
basketball player. Tell him who you is, man.
I'm Jaden.
Man,
I play on a basketball team,
what's the name of your team?
Tar Heels.
Man, they just did a wonderful game yesterday.
Yeah.
Went crazy. He went crazy. Hey, they gonna have problems. They gonna have problems on their hand. And first of all, he's not even.
It's the future right now.
Yeah, he's not even playing with his age. He's playing with an age up. So y'all know what it is with him.
Yes.
How you been doing? And hold on, let me tell y'all something. Like, we apologize for last week. My wife was sick.
Yes, I was sick last week, so we missed last Sunday, but I'm back and I'm up and feeling better. So
Yes, man.
we're back as promised.
And we got a lot of stuff going on. But before we start, we want to take time out to give everybody a chance to understand that W Energy Drink, we on point with it. W Energy Drink, man, is good for everybody in the sports, physical mode, man. We got it going on. We're going to put the link in the description, man. So all y'all got to do is put our name in there. And as soon as you order, you get 10% discount on every order.
Make sure you get that discount now.
Make sure you get it, man. W Energy Drink, real talk, man. Y'all know Christmas coming up, man. Get it for your husband. If your wife, if she exercising, get it for her too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get it for the kids, man. They play ball. W Energy Drink.
You need them.
So, baby, you ready for the sports?
I'm ready for the sports. Go ahead and hit them all with the sports.
First of all, man, I want to congratulate Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
He plays for Colorado.
Yes, he do. And he just made Heisman winner, man. Congratulations, Travis. And we're not going to leave Shador out, man. He got the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award, the #1 quarterback in the nation in college.
Okay.
And I guarantee Travis and Shador are going 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah. They both gonna make it.
Yeah, 1 and 2. So they finna get that guapo money, man. Along with the other ones in Colorado, man. I'm not gonna leave them out, but it's too many to name because I know about 8 of them is going to the league this year. I promise you that.
You think Charlotte going?
Yeah, Shallow going.
Okay.
Shallow going, man. They need a heavy hitter, and he's a heavy hitter. Like, they got to understand that with Shallow. Shallow is a safety. And you seen the last game.
Oh, yeah.
That boy knocked dude's soul out. And they didn't even want to play no more after he got hit. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Shallow going. He might not go in the first round, but, you know, even if he don't, practice team calling, and then they're going to call his number up.
Okay.
But Jimmy Horn, Weston, yeah, they all going. They're going to the league. They just little kids. You know what I mean? They small, but look at Flowers on the Ravens. He's small, but he powerful. So December 28th, y'all know it's the Alamo Bowl. Colorado against BYU in Texas. So I hope we take it home so them boys can, you know what I'm saying, bring one of them nuggets home so they can just rest, get their body right, get head for the NFL. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tennessee records. Vandy, they're going against Georgia Tech in the Birmingham Bowl. Don't y'all forget. I think it's December 27th. Y'all know what the Birmingham Bowl is, so y'all know where it's at. So Tennessee Vols, they playing Ohio. They playing Ohio State next week on the 21st. But also, they're playing number 4 Iowa in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl January 1st. Starts a new year. You dig?
Yeah.
Now, we're gonna really bring it down to college basketball. Austin P. They took on Southern Illinois. They lost 60-65. Vandy, they played against TCU. They beat them 83-74. Tennessee Vols played against Illinois. They almost lost, but they got it 66-64. They did their thing, man. So I only got one team for the NFL. Uh, Tennessee Titans took on the Cincinnati Bengals, man.
Lord have mercy.
27-37. Of course, y'all know who won. But
The Titans won?
no.
Oh, I was just saying. Maybe
They got whooped.
Maybe they got lucky.
Nah, they record 3-11. We playing my brother's team next week, Indianapolis Colts.
That's my sister's team too. My sister from Naptown, so.
Yeah, we got a lot of family in that town too, so it's crazy, man. But hopefully we can score, even pinch them or something. Basketball for the NBA. Memphis Grizzlies on a 4-game winning streak, and as of right now, they're playing the Lakers.
Okay.
So hopefully we can keep the streak alive and see what's popping. But when I say it's a 4-game winning streak, that means they've been going crazy.
Right.
One game, Ja didn't even play. Man, I don't think none of the starters played but two.
Mm-hmm.
And look what happened. Look what happened, man. So hopefully the Memphis can stay on top. We are at number 2 in our division. And through the whole, I think we're number 4. We're number 4 through NBA. So we're doing good, man. Hopefully we can take it up and we can get us a championship. What y'all think? Hopefully. I said hopefully. Now we are done with the sports. But don't forget, W Energy Drink. It'll keep you loved up, man. I'm telling you. Keep it going, man. All y'all need to do is put our name up on that bad boy. You get 10% discount. Believe that.
Yes.
W Energy Drink. We're going to put it in the link in the description, man. All y'all got to do is order. Get it for Christmas. Valentine. Valentine is coming.
Yeah. But there's something before Valentine's coming. It ain't got nothing to do with y'all.
Yeah, our anniversary, man.
So.
3 going on 30. Believe that. We're gonna have it on lockdown. 30 more years from now, we're gonna still be saying the same thing.
Man, what you said?
Going on 50. Thank y'all for listening to the sports. Now, it's to my beautiful wife for the hot topics. You dig?
You dig. You know where it goes. It's your girl, the Jazzy Diva, baby, and we here with the hot topic today. So, we took a break off for Diddy, but you know what I'm saying? We finna resurface this back up because looks like Diddy's lawsuit has been updated, and I knew it was gonna come a time when they were gonna start dragging other people into this, but I just wasn't expecting it to be the person that it is, and I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, I'm just gonna say they added Jay-Z on to one of his lawsuits, Beyonce's husband, and I don't know how to feel about it, man, but it's crazy because I knew it was coming. Like, I knew they was gonna start adding other people in. I just didn't know who they was gonna start adding in, but yeah, Jay-Z been added in, and Jay-Z said he ready. You know what I'm saying? He said he's ready for it. But anyway, y'all, an Alabama woman, she's a Jane Doe right now. We don't know her name, but she states that when she was 13, that she was allegedly drugged and, raped.
Oh my God.
By Jay-Z and Diddy, okay?
Can I ask you something? How old is she now, though?
I don't know how old she is now, but this happened when she was 13. Okay, according to her, back in 2000, and this was 24 years ago, going on 25 years ago. According to her, there was a video music award going on, and she was allegedly drugged and raped at this after party. Now, my thing is, we don't know who this Jane Doe is, but I just got so many questions. I got so many questions because it's like, okay, you're 13. I don't know if her parents are celebrities, you know what I mean? Or if she has like a cousin that was a celebrity singing, or because the VMAs is like music award show, right?
Yeah.
So that means if you're there, I mean, there's other people there, of course, but you know, I'm trying to figure out how she even ended up there. Because I'm pretty sure it's not something that's cheap. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it costs money to get in these award shows. They always be lavishly dressed. And, you know, it don't seem like it's something that anybody could just go into. But anyway, she was either there. I'm assuming she was there. Okay? She states that she was picked up and taken to the Diddy party. Now, she says that she was approached by a limo driver that was supposedly Diddy's limo driver. So I'm assuming she was at the VMAs and was approached by Diddy's limo driver and was, you know, invited to this after party. And they told her that, you know, she fits the description of what Diddy likes. Like, he likes young girls, and she would fit the description of coming to this party. So I'm still trying to trigger this in my brain. Like, okay, you're 13 and you had to have been outside to be approached by a limo driver. Or maybe the limo driver was inside and approached her. It doesn't say. It just says she was approached by a limo driver that was allegedly Diddy's limo driver or an acquaintance of Diddy. So you're approached by this man. And I know when I was 13, some people have more freedom than other people, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't have been able to be at this party at all. I wouldn't have been able to be at this award show without parental supervision. That's just that. But some people have more freedom to do what they do.
I don't.
But
So hold on. Either way it go, she was 13 and she probably in her almost 40s.
yeah,
It's still a statute of limitations somewhere, even if it happened. Why you didn't say nothing between you was 13? And because I hate to say this, but a lot of younger kids, they talk too much.
yeah,
So I'm pretty sure you would have said something way after. Like, when I went to such and such, this is what happened to me. And you would have said that years ago.
right,
So now you seeing a lot of stuff coming out. You think
Right.
that you can reel some money in.
Right.
Maybe your family think that you can reel some money in.
right.
But it's not gonna happen. So you just got declined and you look dumb.
I mean, she's in this lawsuit because she's saying that she was approached by this limo driver that, you know, was Diddy's limo driver, and that he invited her to this party, saying that, you know, she fits the description, that, you know, she looks as if what Diddy's looking for, what he likes in young girls. Now, that should have been a red flag itself, you know, like, for you to feel traumatized, you know what I mean, like, to where you want to add on to a lawsuit. That right there should have been it should have been a red flag, you know what I mean?
A long time
Because
ago.
if I was 13 and somebody approached me that was grown, and they were like, hey, you look like you Diddy type. He like young girls. I know he like young girls. What you mean he like young girls? I'm gonna tell my dad. What's wrong with you?
And to be honest,
Like,
you talking about a female. From half of the experiences going on with Diddy, it seems like it's a lot of males
right,
getting blasted.
right.
Than
But I
a
mean,
female.
he mess with females too. But this is just crazy because she added Jay-Z into it. Now, she's picked up and taken to this party. It doesn't say if she was by herself. It doesn't say if she was with some friends. It just says she was picked up and taken to this party. So I'm assuming she was by herself. So that means you got in this limo. If you were picked up in the limo, or if you were picked up in a vehicle, whatever, you was picked up and you was taken to this party. Why you feel so comfortable to get in the vehicle, whether it was a limo or not, with a complete stranger that you don't know at the age of 13 and think that it was okay? It's like, that just, it's not sitting with me. But we're gonna keep going. She gets to the party, and immediately she is asked to sign an NDA. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's a non-disclosure agreement. That right there, as soon as you got there, you should have known, like, okay, this ain't the place for me. I don't know what type of party you thought it was, because I know sometimes kids like to try to sneak off the parties. I done it too. I wasn't 13.
But did she sign it?
Yeah, she obviously signed it. She got in the party. So, it's like, it's obviously going to be some things going on in this party that you don't want to be with because you're asked to sign this non-disclosure agreement. So there's obviously going to be some things going on that you don't need to be involved in because they basically letting it be known what happens in this party is staying in this party. You ain't to talk about it. You ain't to, discuss anything with nobody. This whatever happens here happens here. Wow. But yet and still, she continues to go in. 13 now. Ain't saying that she was with a friend. I don't know if she thought she was gonna know some people at the party and you 13. Like, it's just not making sense to me.
She seen her celebrities in there, so she had to go.
So she's in the party. And she gets to the party and she gets a drink. I don't know if it was an alcoholic drink or if it was just like some punch or something. At some parties they do have non-alcoholic drinks. They have punch and stuff like that. Or, majority of the people drinking liquor and stuff though. And Diddy had, what is he with? The liquor, Ciroc, what is it?
Yes, Ciroc.
Ciroc, okay. So it's like, okay, you're giving a drink. So she's drinking the drink and shortly after she drinks the drink, now she's dizzy, okay? She's saying she's dizzy now. She took this drink and she's dizzy. Don't ever do no stuff like this, okay? So she's dizzy, she's drinking the drink, and she somehow ends up in a room. I don't know if she was forced to the room, because it doesn't say. I don't know if she, stammered to the room because she was dizzy and she was just trying to find somewhere to, get herself together. Because, us women, sometimes we get dizzy without something being put in the drink. And we just need a moment to woosah. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know if she walked in the room by herself or if somebody drug her in there. But she ends up in the room. Shortly after she gets in the room, she states that Diddy, Jay-Z, and a female artist enters the room. Now, they don't say who the female artist is, which I really don't like that, because it's like, whoever this female artist is, you need to have your name out there too. If something really happened, you know what I'm saying? Like, why?
She don't want to get the female in trouble. She just want to get the money from the big wigs.
I'm just saying though, if something happened to you and this female was in the room as well, what was she doing? Recording, or was she there to play security guard to the door to make sure nobody else came in? It's like, these are things that should be known. Like, you're putting this person's name out there, you're putting this person's name out there, but you are choosing to withheld the female artist's name. It just don't seem right. So, okay, you in the room. Now, she said that she's 13 now. She's already dizzy because she's been drugged from the drink. How you remembering all this and you were drugged, I don't know.
Bingo.
I don't know.
Bingo. That's what I'm saying right there.
But you remembering a lot of stuff from 2000 now. It's 2024. You remembering a whole lot of shit to be drugged and you 13. Okay, but she's in this room. She's dizzy. So that means you don't have the strength that you would have because you've been drugged. And she's in this room with Diddy and Jay-Z, and supposedly, allegedly, Diddy and Jay-Z assault her. She stated that Jay-Z held her down and assaulted her. And then when he was done, Diddy held her down and was assaulting her. But she somehow or another was able to get up the strength, and she was fighting back. And she punches Diddy in the neck. Okay? She punches Diddy in the neck and was able to run out of the room. So it's like, I don't know if she had a dress on, because it's like, when you ran out of the room, did you run out of the room with no clothes, or did you run out of the room and hurry up and grab your clothes, or did you run out of the room with no clothes? It just says that she was able to run out of the room. Now, as other people still at the party, I'm assuming, and nobody seen you.
You're naked or nothing.
You know, like nobody seen you. And you run out of this room, and you're able to flee, to run somewhere across the street, down the road, whatever. You run and you get to a gas station, and she calls her dad and tells her dad, you know, hey, Dad, she's hysterical, I'm assuming, you know, I lied to you. I was actually at this party, and I was assaulted, and I escaped, and I ran across, you know, and made it to a gas station, and I need you to come pick me up. So her dad, you know, picks her up, and I don't know what happens after that, because they're going to say, I don't know.
Why he didn't call the police?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if her dad, you know, because I know what my dad would have done. It would have been some John Wayne shit going on off up in that party, okay? He would have dealt with me later for lying and having myself in the party. But something just ain't sitting right with me, man. Something ain't sitting right with me.
It ain't sitting right because this is a closed case.
You know,
it's
like,
a closed case.
You know, like, cause, and it's like, it's like, come on, man. Like, for people that have been, you know, treated and assaulted, it makes it harder for people to get justice when you have people coming out with these allegations that just don't make no sense. It's just so many questions that needs to be asked. And I feel like us as people, we hear something and we're so quick to be like, oh, well, he's a monster and he did this and he did that, so he needs to be locked up too, or he needs to this, or he needs to be this. And it's like we don't actually sit and take the time to think what actually happened. Like, because how did you even end up at this party in the first place? Like, how did you even get approached by this limo driver? And if you somehow was approached by this limo driver, how did you end up in the limo or in the ride with them without, like, were you by who would do that? Like, who would get in the car with a complete stranger at the age of 13? You don't know who this person is, never seen him a day before in your life, and everybody wants to meet a celebrity. Like, but still, like, it's like, why would you put yourself in this situation?
So, if you at the award show in LA or Vegas or any big city, big state, you're 13. Do you actually think that your parent is going to be like, okay, I'll drop you off, baby?
Right. How you get in? How you afford to get in? It's like, that's what I want to know.
That's a freeze account right there.
Right.
Number 2. Back in them days, man, a 13-year-old looked just like a 13-year-old.
Right.
It ain't like these kids now.
Where they stacked and built like a grown woman.
It ain't like that now. I don't know what happened.
Cause it's some in the water. Cause these kids be looking like grown
Prune
women.
juice or something.
Shoot, they be big. Like, they be looking like grown women. I mean, bodies like, you know, filled out like a grown woman. So nowadays, you probably could see a 13-year-old and assume that she's older.
Yeah.
But back in the 2000s, and it's like, I just don't, like, if you 13, you look 13 to me. I just don't see it. But you never know. Some people are more advanced when, you know, their bodies mature and develop faster than others. And even that, it's like, I still just don't see a parent allowing their child to be somewhere like that without parental.
By yourself.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't see it. And Jay-Z ain't going for it, because he released a statement and was like, you know, he was contacted by the lawyer, you know, trying to get a settlement. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can settle out of court.
See what I'm saying?
You pay this, you pay that. And Jay-Z like, nah, I ain't having it. I ain't selling out nothing. He like, if something supposedly happened to this young lady when she was 13, I know I ain't partaking in it. Cause I don't get down like that. You know, he like, I'm from New York, from the hood. We protect kids. We don't do stuff like that. He like, so if somebody supposedly did something to this young woman, then she needs to take it to court and she needs to get justice.
To be honest,
you know what I'm saying? And he like, I'm ready to go. Like, you ain't finna tie my name in some shit that I ain't got nothing to do with. And I just don't see it going nowhere, because it's just like you remember a whole lot for 24 years ago for a 13-year-old that was drugged. Like, I just don't.
25 years.
Yeah, basically 25 years because it's this December.
To be honest, if this was directed extremely towards Puffy, I probably would have said I believe it.
Yeah.
But Jay-Z, I just can't
see it.
I can't fathom that he'll do something like this, man.
Yeah.
You know, everybody didn't had their timing to where they were bad as kids, but doing something like this to a 13-year-old when you got money still then. I don't get rape allegations anyway to nobody.
Right.
And I don't even be on no shit like this, but you got prostitutes out here that'll give you some sloppy toppy for $30, $25, $10, and you want to get out there with this vengeance to rape.
Yeah.
I don't believe. I do know that people do it.
Yeah, people
why?
do it all the time because they mentally ill.
What are you gonna get stamped at doing shit like this?
But Jay-Z, I just don't see him. I don't know shit like that. Like it's just not believable to me. And I feel like it's wrong to, do this to people because he got family. He's married. He's married to Beyonce. They got kids. They kids hear this stuff that's in the media, and this is something that they have to deal with on top of the parents having to deal with it as well. When you have kids and they hear stuff.
You breaking up a happy home, basically.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they hear stuff, and then that causes even more problems because you got kids in school that want to pick, your daddy a rape a man, all this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, at the end of the day, if something did happen to that young woman, of course I would want her to get justice, but it just ain't looking believable right now.
So what happens when he countersued? What can you give Jay-Z?
Right, because he definitely is countersuing. Like, you trying to blemish my image and slandering my name, putting it out there like I done drugged and raped you.
There's not
and
a big money that you can give him.
And he and thinking that I'm finna settle out of court. Like, no, I'm not settling out of nothing. You ain't finna get a quarter from me.
The lawyer called Jay-Z.
Yeah, well, Rock Nation put out a statement, and it was with Jay-Z's words. Like, no, I'm not selling nothing. Like, I'm not finna give you a quarter thinking of that, because that's what most people do. He and y'all think all celebrities are the same. They get these lawsuits and they settle out of court because they don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't want their name involved in it. So they just automatically pay the money up and it's, done with. But he nah, I ain't paying nothing because I know I ain't did nothing.
When things approach with Bill Cosby, that's when the celebrity
that's when all this
outlets
stuff
start tumbling down.
Yep.
And to be honest, I wouldn't have gave Bill Cosby no time neither because this man is 132 years old and you just now coming out with this. How do you remember when somebody drugs you to break your back?
Way back then.
I don't get it. And then, judges is agreeing to the stipulations.
Yeah, come on, man.
It's not right. It's not right. I don't think it's right. I think it's unfair and I think it's selfish for just because that celebrities got money
to try to do this.
Yeah, you want to beam them down. You want to beat them down.
Yeah.
No, hell no, and I countersue the judge.
No, because it's this is not right. Something got to be done about it, and just want to send a message out there because again, if anybody's been attacked or assaulted, they definitely need justice. We got to do better at speaking up when things are fresh and when they first happen. That way we don't have these long gaps in time to where it's harder to get you justice because you just not saying something about it.
Yeah.
If something happens, we got to learn to, build that courage within inside ourselves and start setting examples of speaking up and using your voice and letting it be known what has happened because that could save somebody else from going through something. Because that person that actually is out here doing damage to people and hurting them can be where they need to be. And again, it's we got to stop with the fake allegations, man. That we got to do better as people because them people work hard to get where they at in life, and it's sad that You know, you already got a lot of stuff to deal with, and then you have to deal with people like this. You know what I'm saying? They come out of nowhere with these crazy allegations, and then you have to deal with that as well. So I really don't agree with that.
Then
So.
you really messing up money because a lot of these cats that y'all dealing with, they're signed to sponsors.
Oh yeah.
And sponsorships is getting cut because they're going through allegations.
Yeah.
So you really ruin their reputation with money.
Yeah. And it's like, I've never heard, I mean, I know Jay-Z was fooling with Aaliyah back then. They said she was, you know, young. Foxy Brown supposedly said that Jay-Z was messing with her when she was young. But,
Foxy Brown broke. She trying to get some money. That's not going to work.
I'm just saying. You know, it's been things that was said, but it ain't never been nothing like, you know, with R. Kelly, where he got video footage of him doing stuff. Or
Leah's not here to
Diddy,
defend herself.
You know what I'm saying? Or Diddy with the stuff that he's got. Now it's Jay-Z, and it's like, come on, man. Come on. Like, I just don't see it.
R. Kelly doing 30 damn years.
For some old shit. And he didn't even get charged with the old stuff. They was just using that in court as like examples and stuff. He got charged with some bullshit charges. I'm just gonna be honest. And I mean, a person can take it how they want to take it. It's like, look, these women are grown. They in this house because they want to be in this house. That's their choice. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't see somebody forcing people to use the bathroom in buckets and their house ain't reeking with, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. How his wife not know nothing?
And she part of the act, too.
Then they had that little, whatever it was. I ain't even finished watching it. It's like, man, come on. We got to do better, people. Because there's people out here that are really getting attacked, really getting assaulted, that do need justice. And it's hard to get the real people that need help, because there's always these money-seeking people out here that's, you know, doing extra stuff that they ain't even got to be doing. It's ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. And I pray all is well. You know, we'll just have to wait and find out where this goes. But I don't see it going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see it going nowhere. Like, I really don't. Like, and it's sad that Jay-Z even got to deal with this shit. Beyonce,
it's
that's
too
his
late.
wife. You know, that Beyonce probably like, I know good and doggone well this heifer ain't said.
But they even putting her in it too.
Wow.
Yeah, they didn't put her in there.
Well, maybe
she'd have been drugged.
Well, maybe she's the female that was in the room and they just don't want to say her name.
Probably. So I didn't think about that. But it was a video out that Puffy was behind.
I seen that, and I don't even think that's real.
No, it ain't. But you know, it's
Like,
out though. It's out. So I don't know, man. Being a celebrity is
it's hard work.
Yeah, it's
Because
a good and a bad
man,
together.
You got all kind of stuff coming at you in every which way.
I don't know, man.
And it's like, sometimes I just want the money. I don't want the fame. Because y'all be doing too much.
I always say that in my music. I don't want the fame. Just give me the fortune.
You know what I'm saying? Because y'all be doing too much. People be having to hide the kids and stuff. That's why Michael Jackson had his bastards on their kids. Because people crazy.
They still got stuff on him and he dead. Michael Jackson. Hey,
It's
man.
like,
Listen.
kids are so innocent. I just don't see a child that's that innocent being in a place like that. Like, this is my child right here. He's an innocent kid, plays sports, plays video games. You know, just a normal kid. There's no way in the world he gonna be somewhere and hop in the doggone car with somebody he don't know, bro.
Without calling.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't finna do it.
If somebody
So-
try to drag me.
Oh, Lord. He's so crazy.
A little hyper, but he alright.
But it's like, I just don't know how to feel about this, man. I don't know how to feel about it. Like, I'm just like, dang, like.
We're gonna see, because the lawsuits and stuff just started. So
Oh yeah,
it's
and
gonna
then
be a long time.
Like, so, and it's like, I wonder what's gonna happen to her if false allegations out here.
I'm telling you,
You
when
get jail
he
time for that,
when he
though.
countersue, and you don't bring that money into the, something gotta happen. So your daddy and them gotta put the house up,
Yeah.
and letting you know that Jay-Z don't need the money. He just finna show
Right.
you
Just,
stop
you can't
playing
play
with
with
me.
everybody. Yeah. You
Dig
can't
what I'm
play with
saying?
everybody like that.
Hey man, y'all better start thinking before y'all start doing these lawsuits and
Man, cause
trying to figure out a master plan for money.
Sometimes it don't go the way you think it's gonna go.
It's not.
Cause ain't everybody just gonna settle out of court just to, keep things dialed down. Like sometimes people like, nah, you ain't finna have that on my name. Cause majority of the time, if people settle out of court, you look guilty.
Guilty as hell.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you selling out of court, they like, oh, you did some shit. 'Cause you know what I'm saying? You don't want to take it to court. And for somebody to be like, nah, I ain't selling out nothing. You claim you got some information on some bullshit, then pull it up then. Take me to court.
That's what's eating them alive now. That once Jay-Z said, nah, I ain't selling that shit.
Yeah.
Now, tell her let's go to court.
Like just with Jaguar. Now she out of nowhere, she ain't saying nothing.
She scared. She scared.
They
didn't put hits on her life for about 5 to 10 years.
I'm just saying, she been running her mouth for a long time.
And it's
now out of nowhere, you ain't saying that. No.
Can't nobody find her.
You done said something. You done said a lot of something.
It's over. Your music career didn't take flight. So now you on these
you know what I'm saying? Just
interviews.
saying any and every damn thing.
Hey man. Now I ain't gonna lie. To you. Some of the shit that she was saying.
Yeah, some of the shit probably is true.
Yeah, half of that shit was true because it was coming out so much.
Yeah.
But she just brought it into perspective on, you know what I'm saying, how deep shit got.
Right.
But talking about a motherfucker trying to get with her, I doubt that. Girl, you need some act right. Act right. Need act right, and everything is not going y'all way. Lawsuits is not going y'all way. Find you a damn job.
Man, on God.
You gotta grind like we grind. Lawsuits ain't gonna help y'all at all time, but you gotta think it's gonna take a long time for you even try to get the money up.
Yeah.
Then since this lawsuit you fail, now you gotta pay this lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Then he gonna put a lawsuit on your jagged ass.
Yeah.
So
what you get for being crazy and making them false allegations and shit? 'Cause that just don't seem right. I don't mean no harm.
hey,
I don't mean no harm. And I ain't just no big Jay-Z supporter like that. Like, man, you ain't finna catch, and I ain't saying nothing negative about it, I'm just being real. You ain't finna catch me playing none of that man music like that. It's just, come on, bro. Like, it's just certain things just ain't right, and when something ain't right, it just ain't right. It just none of the story at all sound believable to me.
And speaking
because
of that,
I'm not the type of person that hears something that just go with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he nasty too. Like, now it's like, wait a minute, what was you even doing there?
what is she, white or black?
Jane Doe. We don't know.
Probably white.
Hey, on that note, thank y'all for supporting us.
Yeah.
And I forgot to tell y'all, man, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please like,
Yeah.
subscribe, share,
Yeah.
hit the notification bell for the next podcast show or blogs.
You know.
We finna get it in, man. We finna get on to these interviews, these skits, man, promoting our energy drinks, our new B&C wine. Man, don't y'all forget, it's on point. Please support is what we need, man. Support is what we got.
You got anything to say?
Mm-mm.
He's shouting it.
Man, he been wilding the whole time, but man, we thank y'all for supporting us every weekend. Every weekend, man. Y'all don't know how blessed we is. Even though if y'all don't be on here right now, I know y'all be looking because the numbers be going up.
Yes.
But man, everything's gonna come up, man. I promise you. The new music, like I said, the skits, the blogs, our merch. Don't forget, we're coming out with our B&C merch. So y'all support us, man. We on point. We love y'all.
Yes.
Thank y'all. See y'all. We out.